Okay, WTCM. Today, I got a lot of requests, WTCM, Wired Technology, Cisco, and Microsoft. Alright, today I got a lot of requests to start doing Spanish videos, to teach English to Spanish and Spanish to English. And I think it's imperative that everybody learn Spanish as a second language. And for my Spanish-speaking friends, I think it's necessary for Spanish-speaking people to learn English. And that's like the bridge that separates us. But I'm going to go over verbs, and I'm going to start this Spanish lesson with verbs. We all know common words. Any word that's common, we can kind of like infer what it is or ask what it is. But conjugation of verbs, right? Conjugation of verbs. All right, so this is the trick. Right, so a verb indicates action, right? So we all know a verb indicates action. Okay, that maybe un verbo indica acción. En español, un verbo indica acción. Acción. Como por ejemplo, like for example, walking, talking, moving, ing, right? That's a verb. So when you conjugate a verb, you have the infinitive form of the verb, right? I'm trying to see, I'm learning this from high school, Miss Valdez. The infinitive form of the verb, a verb, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, because this is off the top of my head. It's IR, ends in IR, ER, or AR. Maybe if you remember this, right? You have IR, ER, and AR, correct? So, when you conjugate a verb, what you do is, I need a better eraser. Let's take a verb for, let's take an example of a verb, and let's conjugate the verb, right? So let's say if the verb is caminar, caminar, and caminar means to walk. Okay, that is the infinitive form. So to walk, when you conjugate a verb, you have the pronoun, correct? En español es pronombre, pronoun. Pronombre. The pronouns are yo, tú, él, ella, usted, I think it's ustedes, and nosotros. Nosotros, nosotras. Nosotros, nosotras. Nosotros is we, nosotra is we, but it's feminine. And nosotros is male, is we, masculine, I'm sorry. We, masculine. So, yo means I. Pay attention to my Spanish speaking friends. Hold on, okay, pause it. Good? Okay, nosotros is we, right? Nosotras is we. I is yo en español. Yo significa I. Tú is you. Él is he. Ella is she, right? Usted is you, but it's formal. So you should be used if I'm speaking to someone that's older than me. I say you. And ustedes is you all. You all. Or you can also say in English, you can say y'all. It's a little, I don't know if it's ghetto, but it's like it's truncated. Y'all, you all. It's not really, it's y'all, correct? So when you conjugate a verb, right? So right now we're doing what? Conjugation. Conjugation. When you conjugate a verb, you supplement these pronouns with endings, right? So the ending to yo is, hold on. The ending to yo is o. The ending to tu is, for the AR verb, is as. The ending to L is A. The ending to ella is A also. The ending to usted is, I think it's A also. Yeah, A. I'll see in a second. And ustedes is AN. Correct? And the ending to nosotros is AMS, right? So, okay, AMS. So, now that we have this in mind, right, let's conjugate I walk, right? We're going to take we're going to take a pronoun and put it with caminar, right? Okay, so the word would be, so to conjugate I walk would be camino. Camino. I'm going to use it in a sentence. Yo camino todos los días a la escuela. I walk every day to school. Yo camino. Tú caminas, right? Caminas. Tú caminas. You see, I'm taking the ending and I'm taking the end and I'm substituting AR for AS, right? I take the pronoun and I'm substituting AR for AS. Tú caminas. Tú caminas para el carro. You walk to the car. Now, él camina. Él camina hasta allá. He's walking over there. Ella camina. Ella camina a el disco. Usted camina. You walk. Usted camina para el YMCA. Okay? You get the gist. Ustedes caminan. Ustedes caminan. Right? Because we're still conjugating. Caminan. Alright? Camina. Okay? Right? Yeah. See that? Alright? Nosotros caminamos. Right? Nosotros. Right? So you see this? Caminamos. Nosotros caminamos. Okay? So that's the concept of conjugating. And we're conjugating AR verbs. I'm going to give you some AR verbs. I'm gonna write down the formula. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some AR verbs that I just want you to work with again and again and again and again. All right? I guess all this week we can do AR verbs. When we get the time, we'll do AR verbs. All AR verbs. We're going to take some AR verbs. We're going to take caminar, tirar. Okay, the verb is tirar. Alright, tirar. And tirar means to throw. Right? We're going to take cantar. Cantar means to sing. Right? Cantar means to sing. And there was a very famous cantar, to sing. And there was a very famous song by a man named Hector Lavoe from Puerto Rico. He has a song, Yo soy el cantante. Well, cantar is to sing, and cantante is the singer. But I'm digressing. But just so you know, cantar is to sing, and we're going to take one more AR verb. We're going to take gozar. Gozar means to enjoy yourself. Gozar means to enjoy. So, what I want you, the viewers, to do is to learn different Spanish words and ending in AR, different verbs. Ask for verbs, and this is the infinitive form, so we know. This is the infinitive form. Infinitive. Right? If I'm not mistaken, I'm just going off the top of my head. I'm trying to remember what Ms. Valdez taught me from high school. infinitive form, right? And this is the infinitive form. Infinitive. I don't know why I wrote it 3 times, but infinitive, infinitive, infinitive. So remember, we're going to take the so the trick to conjugate it is you take the pronoun, right? Right, and this is in Spanish. You take the pronoun and you substitute it with the ending, and you substitute the AR with the ending, right? So if the pronoun is yo, is yo tiro, right? Yo tiro, right? Yo tiro. Yo canto. Yo canto. That's the trick, right? That's the ending. Yo canto. Gozar. Yo gozo. Yo gozo. I enjoy. This is present tense. Keep in mind, this is everything I'm doing is present tense right now, and then we move on to the other tenses of the verb. But this is all present tense. So let's say if I want to say. Cameraman, give me a pronoun, either I, she, anyone you can think of. She, okay. She is ella, and the ending to ella is a, so ella tira. Ella tira. All right, this is the present tense. O en español se dice presente sentido. Presente sentido, okay. Ella canta. Ella canta. All right. She sings. She sings. Because, all right. This is 2 words right here. I'm sorry. Hold on. I don't want. And ella canta. She sings, and ella goza. Ella goza. She enjoys. She. Right? I'm sorry. She. Maybe I should use another marker. Yeah, I'm gonna use another marker to indicate, to show the differentiation. She enjoys. She enjoys. Enjoy. Okay, so basically, you know the formula. The formula, in short, is you take the pronoun to conjugate. You take the pronoun. You take that's the ending to the pronoun, right? And then you substitute. Substitute the AR. Substitute the AR with the ending. With ending. And we did everything for present tense. And then another time we'll do another for another tense. And that's just a quick Spanish lesson for the day. It's good to learn. It's good to know Spanish. Depending on what situation you're in, it can really help a lot. And that's all I gotta say for today. This is WTCM, Wired Technology, Cisco, and Microsoft. You know, a little Spanish 101. If you want more videos in Spanish, we'll try to keep them coming. And signing off.